Hello, my luminous souls. Welcome to the 8 Biome. You are here because you're aligned and ready for your spiritual grit. The kind that builds you, not breaks you. The thread that has found you in this moment is the echo. So don't flinch. And I got your back. So with the echo, it symbolizes of unfinished lessons or immortal memories. It can also clarify what's still reverberating in your field. The echo reveals repeated patterns and spiritual loops. And we know that the echo never lies. They remind us of what is still calling, whether to shake your core or spark your awakening. So let's see what energy cards come up for this echo. Ooh. 6, 0. Oh, there goes my dyslexic. 0606. Okay, commitment. Loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to create a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release your worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. 0606. So even in synchronicities, patterns, totals, number 6 following you around, double zeros following you around, just know that this reading is most likely for you. All right, what else about this echo we need to know? Be realistic. Commitment and be realistic. Okay. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeking things the way they really are and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. Commitment and be realistic. It's so funny because I see a 6 in this image. I don't know why. It looked like a number 6 for some reason. So let's go into more energy cards, figure out what is this echo talking about. So the commitment and being realistic could be promises, it could be relationships, it could be long-term goals, short-term goals, spiritual journey. Let's see. Ooh. We have longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. We have puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Archangel Michael, protection, preventative from harm, divine intervention. At the bottom of the deck, we have distance, divorce, ghost, separation. And it's interesting because it seems like you probably have been with someone long term. Maybe your first, maybe a childhood friend, but the reunion's what you're looking for. Maybe it's just longevity of a relationship that you have. But things have gotten complicated to the point that you know you're going to have to cut ties distance-wise. Not, I mean, you don't have to stop loving them or interacting, but like detaching from the weight of everything that they hold on you, rewriting some things, because you're being guided to be a nurturer. So it's almost like you're nurturing into the wrong person when you're supposed to be pouring into someone else or others. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So maybe you're worried about repeating patterns. Maybe this was a commitment. You said, we'll get there together kind of thing. We'll see the world together. We'll start a business together. Something that was probably promised a long time ago, and here we are. Something spiritually bounded, and you feel that obligation towards them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue on with more energy cards. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction, karma, consequences, cause and effect, doubts, shallow, hollow, empty, boredom, soulmates, deep love, unity, connection, bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have finality, farewell, leaving behind, closure. So now I see why you're in this situation. It's not so much all your decision. I think you're fulfilling a commitment from a long time ago. Realistically, it's not working, but it's the longevity that's keeping it, and it's the other person that's obsessing over it, that holds it over your head or something. Like, maybe you accidentally sat on their hamster as a kid, and now for life, they just never, you've allowed them to go first. You've allowed them, like, this debt has been held over your head for a lifetime at this point, as if it was an infatuation, like always throwing it in your face. And I don't want to say as far as a hamster, but like something small, but yet 20 years later, you're still never living it down. You're puzzled, but Spirit wants you to know that this is more of a karmatic debt. Like, this is more of the consequences of overall, not so much as a punishment, but if you're seeing signs to get out, you need to be realistic about it and remove yourself. And I know, I just feel like it is more complicated than that because of the obscurity of these cards. You know, like, it's just, you can feel the heaviness. It's not just any promise, it's the promise. And then you know you have to cut ties due to your own observation of how shallow and empty and unfulfilled they are. Sources encouraging you to nurture outside of this circle or this person, because it is in your nature to do something like this, but this person isn't trying to grow. You need to reach out to those who want to grow with you. Archangel Michael is here for you, guiding you, guarding you, protecting you, and you're going to see the bitterness of this person come out, and you're going to see it for what it is. And when it says soulmate under nurturing, it's more like you find your connection. You may find your soulmate doing what you love. I want to say like nursing or big brother, big sister, mentoring, counselor, something. And I feel like you may find your soulmate on that, but more importantly, you fall in love with nurturing. You fall in love with yourself. But this is the other person who is over here. And they're going to be very bitter for it. And you're going to see the outlash. And just know that you're protected. I don't know if they're going to confront you about something. I don't know if this is an observation or just an internal feeling. But just know that Archangel Michael has got your back. You know distance is the answer. You know it's separation. You probably feel like you're divorcing them because of how long this problem was. But you have to leave closure in that. You got to say goodbye, leave it behind with love and light. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the traditional tarot. Yeah, it's like you have two commitments, and I see it with the 0606. In this case, it's like you have the commitment you want to fulfill and the commitment that you've made for this person. The obligation is real. I feel it. It's so heavy. All right, so what else do we need to know about this echo? Okay, ready, set, go. Dang, so you're not even being favorable in this energy anyway. Okay, so Six of Wands in reverse, you are clearly not popular. In the sense of, you know, showing up for yourself. You feel like you probably failed. You probably feel like you missed your blessings, things like that, or and them seeing you as they don't want you to succeed or feel any kind of success. And that can be daunting. But I feel like that's where the be realistic comes about this. Like, you can't please everybody if that's the case. You have the Hangman in reverse, showing that this outer event is making you see things differently, or you need to see things differently and be realistic about it. You're stuck in the loop. So you have to break free from that. Three of Pentacles in reverse is in your root system. You definitely know that this is not working. This isn't working. This isn't working. It's too much expectations out of you and nothing in return. But yeah, I feel the shallow card is definitely coming here. It's like you're just not in the same vibration anymore. A lot of sixes. Six of Swords is in your mirror position, obviously to seek refuge. See, I mean, it even shows that this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're going to find calmer waters going that way. Live for yourself kind of thing. And then we have in the fog the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you're realizing the idea of, why am I even holding on to these? ideas. Like, why am I holding on to that? Why do I tell myself that? Why do I say this? Like, you're starting to question the things that you hold dear. Maybe because you see some bitterness and maybe they lash out. Maybe you're upset you even have to do something like this and you're just like, Archangel Michael, you know, let's keep going. This Judgment card and this Justice card loves to come out on the Echo. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. It's almost like I feel like I don't have to say anything because it's just so evident of what the cards say. Like, I feel like you can read this. You know what this says. This is crazy. This is so smooth. I like it. I like it. Such a great story. Here you are in the pivot of the Ace of Cups in the upright position. You know, you have to pour in yourself. You know, you have to love yourself. You know, you have to do it for you. No more pouring to people who just don't have any intentions to ever self-love themselves. We have the interference because it's an eye-opener. It's an awakening. I mean, it sure is. We have our milestones. We have our little missions and stuff, but this one really woke you up. This was probably one that has been on the back burner. Like, this is probably the longest thing you've told yourself for some reason. Like, you grew up saying this. Or maybe your parents said something, or aunts and uncles, or something. Like, went through something. They're like, oh, now you're brothers and sisters. It's something. It's something. It's something that is still the oldest written thing in your soul, in your code, in your script, in your map. So, of course, we have Spirit saying, since it's not working, you know how I feel about the Justice card. It's not working. You get the realization. Yay, you get to write a new contract. This is where you begin to step forward in the position and the person you want to be. It's almost like we tried it your way and it didn't work, so now we're going to try it the way I want to do it. And if they keep up, they keep up. If they can't, okay, bye-bye, I gotta go. Still following my dreams, still following my heart, still following my urge and my pull. Then we have the Death card in reverse, which is what you're integrating into. You're changing everything. You're changing everything. I don't know what's happened, but you're so done. You're 10 of Swords deep and done. Like, I don't know if they give one last jab, because this is the realization position. If it was in reverse, it'd be more of like the healing idea, but this was done for the last time. So something about the shallowness, I don't know. You got to tell me. You got to tell me what your last straw was. Oh my God. Lovers in reverse, or in reverse. Lovers upright. I'm telling you, I just feel like when you follow your heart and what you want to do, it's going to click real fast. I mean, real fast. To the point that I think it's like sweeping the rug out from this person and they feel a kind of way. They probably kick and scream, whatever. And honestly, I only see them here. Like, they're just a part of you not being in the light. Like, this is how you are right now. And all of this is how you feel on the inside. Like, they did one thing and you've had this conclusion. This is literally a thought process, beginning and end. Like, oh, I see how it is, done. But in the meantime, this is how you felt. And that split second of realization even. But the more you follow yourself and just trust the process, the more you're just going to be naturally integrating into this. Well. So the thread stops here, travelers. I hope this resonated and brought you clarity. Let me know in the comments what part spoke to you the most. If you feel guided to continue your travels through the biome, I'll meet you on the other side for the extended thread. Link down below. But before you quantum jump this timeline, leave a like and follow to help the next traveler find their way back. And until we meet again, luminous souls, honor your foundation, evolve in your design, and protect the flame that made you. And I will see you on the next pull of the thread.